Let's jump to LMI though. Boot Up. I mean, I think everybody who has a brain or has ears that function in 2018 has probably heard this song. And I really like it. I think it's a great pop song. It's fun to listen to. It's infectious. What did you think of this debut album, though?
Yeah, it's funny because Boot Up, I think, like most people, was my introduction to LMI. He's about to turn 24, still pretty young, but once I went back and looked, she had 3 EPs come out since the end of or since the beginning of 2016, and listening to that, I mean, she signed to 10 Summers, DJ Mustard's imprint, and I listened to her most recent EP before this new record, Ready, which came out last February 2017. That's where Boot Up initially came out. It's actually quite an old song that really popped this year. It's kind of a cool story. Listen to that. And I listened to her ride Mustard beats, and I was like, wow, this is actually like, there's something here. This is really cool. And I actually like that whole EP. I think the whole EP is really awesome. And then having Boot Up get huge, number 5 in the country, a lot of people's song of the summer. And then she follows it up pretty soon after with Trip, which went gold. The Jocks remix got notorious because people liked it so much that Mustard cease and desisted, had it taken down, and it was living on Pornhub for a while because it was the only place they could like keep the song up on, and it still got taken down eventually. So that's ridiculous. And also Mustard a little overzealous with stopping a freestyle, stopping a remix. Like, come on. But getting to this album, I actually really liked it. I thought, I think we've reviewed 3 major contemporary R&B projects this year: Georgia, her, and now LMI. And I'd probably put this right in the middle. I don't think it quite reaches the highs of Georgia Smith, which probably more, it achieves more. But I think in terms of contemporary R&B that is both of the moment, but also really high quality, like I think LMI's self-titled album is pretty awesome. He's kind of like a female Chris Brown.
Yeah, and she actually had Chris Brown on, as a feature on this, which I think is appropriate. I agree with you. I think I'd put her above her and right below Georgia. But I think my knock is actually DJ Mustard's producing on this, because I found a lot of the songs, if you weren't really paying attention, can definitely sound similar. And I think while LMI dropped some quality, and there's definitely a couple songs like Shot Clock I really liked, and Cheap Shot. I think that whole like Cheap Shot, Shot Clock, everything featuring John Legend is probably the strongest 3 of the album for me. And I think like a song like Cheap Shot really is a nice mix up, and that's actually not a DJ Mustard produced song. But yeah, I think that would be my major knock, is that some of it does flow together and sounds almost too synonymous, that I'd like her to try to take a little bit more chances. But for a debut album, I thought very solid.
Yeah, I really like the song Sauce. I think that song's banger.
Definitely.
It's really cool. And yeah, I mean, to get more specific, I just think it's like solid R&B music that is both really listenable, but it's not super garish or like disposable in the way that contemporary Chris Brown sounds,
right?
Or like what's a female comp? I don't know, but it's just it's pretty thoughtful. Like I think she actually has some like sneaky, like cool wordplay about her songs. And I mean, yeah, it's what you expect. It's about heartbreak and romance and life and growing up and all that, the usual suspects, right? But I think it's done pretty tastefully and done in a cool way. And again, this at the end of the day, the songs are fun to listen to. The songs are fun to go back to, and I think that is a harbinger of continued success. She's already proven she's not a one-hit wonder. So
right. Yeah, I think we're going to be talking about her for a while. I also would expect to see her featured on a lot bigger projects moving forward. I mean, I gotta imagine John Legend's going to be dropping an album at some point in the future. I think you can almost count on her to be there, but I'd like to see her team up with someone like Sampha, moving forward, and see what they can make together. I think that they would be a great pairing. Just their vocals and their styles, I feel like would match up. So we'll see. But definitely someone to keep on the radar moving forward.